Trees are beneficial to no matter the environment, the economy, or us.
Without trees, a large amount of carbon that we produce will then be released back to the environment after reacting with the oxygen.
With the increase of carbon dioxide, the greenhouse gases are then increasing, which will eventually worsen the issue of global warming.
Besides that, trees also help to hold the soil in place, which prevents soil erosion from happening that frequently. They are also important to the water cycle as they help to absorb the rainfall and release water vapor into the atmosphere. In addition, trees also have the ability to reduce the pollution in water by stopping the polluted runoff as it helps to filter the groundwater to make it more drinkable.
Furthermore, soil is rapidly being degraded due to deforestation. Forests are providing a shelter for the animals which then became their natural habitat.
So what if all these trees are gone?
Deforestation, an action in which trees are being logged and cleared, is occurring in many countries such as Brazil, Indonesia, Sudan, Zambia, and Mexico. However, the place that I am focusing on is the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. It is believed that deforestation in the Amazon has started by the farmers who had logged to produce crops for their families and local utilization.
Recently, with the larger demand of trees due to industrial activities and larger scale of agriculture, deforestation is getting worse. By the beginning of the 20th century, more than 3/4 of the forest clearing in Amazon was for cattle ranching, which makes it the leading cause of the issue. With the industrialization in cattle ranching, more ranchers are producing cattle to sell commercially, which most end up in the market, except for manufactured products as they are usually being exported. Timber is another reason why deforestation in Amazon rainforest occur. Other than that, even though palm oil isn't a major reason of deforestation in Amazon rainforest, however, it is still one of the causes. Furthermore, mining is also a major ongoing activity in the region that leads to deforestation as land has to be cleared in order to build mines. This issue had been accelerating for the second time in 3 years when the issue was declining before that. The reason why is because of the government's rule had gotten less powerful compared to before. In 2005, Brazil is even known as the largest area of forest removed annually, which demonstrates how high Brazil's deforestation rate is. Animals are the ones who are staying in the forest. When the forest is clear-cutted, their natural habitat is gone.
Without a home for them, where do they stay? There are many unusual animals that are currently listed under endangered species due to the deforestation in the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. When these unusual animals extinct, it is hard to find the same type of species somewhere else because they are just so not common in the wildlife.
For example, Amazon rainforest is one of the large refuge for jaguars. If deforestation continues to occur there for another period of time without any actions taken to solve the issue, jaguars will then be extinct soon. Some other examples that are under the list of endangered species in the Amazon rainforest would be macaw, black spider monkey, sloth, and more. The World Wildlife Fund is a well-known environmental organization which goal is to improve our environment. Government is the most powerful group among all. The government controls the regulations of the countries to reduce the occurrence of illegal incidents.
The reason why the issue had increased again for the second time in 3 years when it used to be decreasing is because the government did not strengthen the regulation of illegal forest logging or clear cutting and more.
If the government did be more aware of this issue wouldn't have appeared again or even increased because all of the illegal clear cutting and logging and others are under the government's control. One of the causes for this issue is to clear cut the forest for development.
If the industries understand that the environment is precious and deforestation can bring a lot of negative impacts to us and the plants and animals, they wouldn't want to clear cut the forest if it's unnecessary.
The industrialists must take a move by stopping their actions in order to help to solve this immense concern that is occurring.
Even though they do know that laws exist, they still don't care about them and continue doing it due to the profits they can earn and that the reason why they choose to violate the law is because the regulations are not powerful enough. They might think that if they do it, the government wouldn't care a lot about it. Instead of continue ignoring the law, industrialists should stop.
The farmers will want to log for land so that they can plant more crops to earn more money.
In this case, cattle ranches are probably the larger source why deforestation is occurring.
It is stated that 60 to 70% of the deforestation in the Amazon rainforest is caused by the cattle ranches. The government could provide lower cost of the land for the farmers so they wouldn't have to choose an alternative way, which is to log for cattle ranches. One of the purposes for the companies to log down trees is to manufacture products to sell to the citizens.
The citizens are able to make use of the products in their daily life.
Some products that are created by trees are paper, tissues, tables, and toothpaste.
Don't you use these products daily? Can you even imagine life without them?
Amazon is an organization that is trying to protect the Amazon rainforest.
They have been fighting against land grabbing and improving the system of management. Also, the institute directly contributed to the creation of 25 million hectares of conservation areas in the Amazon, a crucial measure in strategy to reduce deforestation. The organization is contributing with local strategy to advocate a local carbon economy under the Green Cities program.
Firstly, we should definitely commit a zero illegal deforestation contract earlier.
A plan of Brazil had declared which is to commit this zero illegal deforestation regulation by the year of 2030. Yet many people had commented that by that time, the forest might already be empty. Brazil decided to implement reforestation by restoring up to 12 meters hectares of forest, which is approximately the size of England or Pennsylvania. We should definitely put efforts in committing a funding forest conservation. Developing countries should make commitments into protecting their forests but at the same time receiving funding for their efforts, as it will help to encourage the country to continue maintaining its good work. Besides that, we should also improve forest monitoring. If forests are being monitored more strictly, deforestation wouldn't be happening that frequently.
We can also help this issue by purchasing lesser products that are manufactured by trees. If we reduce the demands for trees, companies will not have the need to log down a large amount of trees to prevent losing money from goods that are not sellable. Deforestation is an action that will harm the environment and us, and Brazil is one of the areas that is experiencing this issue. We should definitely stop the actions that cause these issues, such as cattle ranching, logging for timber, logging for palm oil, and mining.
Brazil had declared a plan which is to commit a zero illegal deforestation by the year 2030, but many people had commented that by that time the forest might already be empty. Without trees, me, you, him, and her, and us will all be negatively affected.
Yes.
Don't you want to make a change for this issue? Set a goal, make it work, make this place a better one.
Thank you!